Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She was a kind-hearted and gentle soul who lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Sadly, Cinderella's stepfamily was not as kind as she was. They made her do all the household chores and treated her like a servant. One day, an invitation arrived at their house. The king was hosting a grand ball at the palace, and every eligible young lady in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's stepsisters were ecstatic and immediately began preparing for the ball. But poor Cinderella was not allowed to go. Her stepmother claimed that she was too dirty and Heartbroken, Cinderella retreated to her room, feeling hopeless. Just then, a gentle, shimmering light filled her room, and a magical fairy appeared before her. It was her fairy godmother. With a wave of her wand, she transformed Cinderella's tattered clothes into a breathtaking gown, complete with sparkling glass slippers. But there was one catch. The magic would only last until midnight. Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and hurriedly made her way to the ball. As she entered the palace, everyone gasped at her beauty. The prince himself was captivated by her grace and charm. Cinderella and the prince danced throughout the night, and they felt an instant connection. They laughed, talked, and enjoyed each other's company, completely unaware of the passing time. Suddenly, the clock struck midnight, and Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning. She rushed out of the palace, leaving behind one. The prince, determined to find the mysterious young lady, searched the entire kingdom, trying the slipper on every young woman's foot. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was no use. Cinderella's foot was the only one that fit perfectly. Overjoyed, the prince recognized Cinderella as the girl he had fallen in love with. He took her hand and asked her to be his princess. Cinderella, overjoyed by this unexpected turn of events, accepted happily. Her stepmother and stepsisters realized their cruel behavior and regretted their actions. And so, Cinderella and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after in the grand palace. Cinderella's kindness and gentle nature had won her the love of a prince, proving that true beauty lies within the heart. The story of Cinderella became a legend, reminding people that no matter how difficult life may seem, kind